Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm here to bring you another CeeLo reviews. This time we are reviewing the big, bad, awesome Grimlock. He is the Wei Jiang Legendary Warrior M06. He is an upgrade of the Studio Series Leader Class version, and this guy is bad. I love him. He's great. There is also a very similar version, a Black Mamba version, who I've done a lot of research on, and he's slightly taller, slightly different color, very minute transformational differences, but the Black Mamba version, to my understanding anyways, did not come with this fire-breathing piece, which is also used on the Wei Jiang Ren Sora, which is the upgrade last night to Megatron, and it did not come with this ride-along Optimus Prime. I don't know if either are an option, but anyways, I chose this guy. He's awesome. No complaints. So he has a couple of cool features, which actually I will get to in a minute. First, I am going to show you the package here, because the package is super cool, and why not? If they show it, I will. If they deliver it, I will show it. So here we have a shot of Grimlock breathing fire or lightning bolts or something, I don't know. And Optimus Prime riding high with his sword and shield of freedom and justice. Yeah. So there's a quick product shot right here, and little bit on the back here shows his robot mode with a little Optimus Prime and a couple of light up features, which I'll get to in just a sec, and full T-Rex mode right there. So okay, cool, enough for the package. That's not why you came here. Let's put this down, yeah, and get to this guy, yeah. Okay, so there is a trick with this guy. It's pretty cool. You pull his jaw down, you reach up inside his mouth. There's a little button back in there, and haha, light up eyes. Super cool. He's mean. I love it. Okay, so this guy himself is not super detailed, and that is a kind of a drawback to some degree, in my opinion. Like, he is mostly just a wash in this like kind of gunmetal gray-ish, but nothing definitive really stands out. A couple little teeny things, and he's got rubber teeth, which are a little bit of a disappointment, but oh well. A couple little teeny details, but nothing major. He's kind of just a bland dark color. I want my T-Rexes to look like peacocks, damn it. No, not really. Anyways, he's cool. He's a very good guy. So let's see. We shall get down to, I'm going to show you a couple of, comparisons here. Let's first we'll start small, and just for entertainment's sake, we will compare him to Age of Extinction Shadow Raider here. He is a deluxe class car, and Grimlock pretty much just steps on him. That's what he thinks of that. But there you have a kind of size comparison. Anyways, here he is with some of his other Dinobot friends. This guy, I don't recall their names. The Stegosaurus guy. Triceratops guy. All these guys are really small. These are all deluxe class in comparison. And this guy is a Voyager class. This is Age of Extinction Voyager class Slog. He is slightly bigger, but yeah, that's about it. So real quick, we will bring in all of his Dinobot friends. And let's see if we can fit them all on screen real quick. Yeah, something like this guy doesn't stand too well. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, you get the idea. Let's see real quick. There. Yeah, he's not going to stand. Okay. Let me put all these guys aside. Okay, let's compare him real quick to Optimus Prime here. This is Unique Toys Challenger. This is the Last Night Optimus Prime. That is a third-party company, Unique Toys. They're awesome. This thing is like black magic. He's super cool. But there you kind of get a truck to dinosaur comparison. And while this is Optimus, also this guy does not transform. So, here he is with, ooh, this is a good one here. This is a pretty good example. This is Wei Jiang Hide Shadow, which is an upgrade of the Studio Series Blackout. And so you get a good comparison here of dinosaur versus helicopter. And actually, them both being Wei Jiang figures, I think they both sit very well together in this aspect here. And I just transformed this guy for the first time tonight into helicopter, and wow, he's just so cool. I think I'm going to have to do a review on him very soon. So let's see, one last comparison here. And this guy is huge, humongous. He's going to need to go in the back. This is Titan's Return Triptychon. Does he even fit? Yeah, barely fits in screen. So you kind of get a rough idea. Anyways, yeah, that guy's just totally outclassed. Titan class, but for an upscale figure, this guy is very big and very beefy. In comparison, not so bad. Like a little brother. Okay, so let's get down to transformation here. This guy he's a little bit complex, but he's not super hard. Hopefully I can get through it the right way. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to remove Optimus. He's got a little crotch peg that would peg in right in there. So there's that. We will lower the jaw and pull the fire piece out. We will put this aside for now, as well as all his other pieces. We will separate the jaw here and reach inside, turn off the light. Let's see. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tail here. There's a peg right inside the tail that comes out of his, like behind his hand there. It will pop right out. So his tail comes off, and this will become his weapon later. We'll get to that. So this section here, his dino head it's on a double hinge. It comes up and back. I'm not going to tuck it in all the way yet because I've got to do a couple other things. But let's see, his fist, his hand is tucked in under his chin here. So we will pull that out and then pull this forward, and this whole assembly rotates right in here 180 degrees. And then there's okay, now it's a quick feature. So inside here is his tongue, and inside here is his mouth where the fire breathing piece went, this piece here. And on here, instead of the fire, you can put his tongue, which when he opens his mouth, his tongue kind of hangs out, which is okay, but I like the fire piece much better myself. So like that. And then this sits inside his jaw. So anyways, enough of that. So yeah, then this piece is going to rotate around 180 degrees. His little dino hands come up here. His jaw is on a double hinge also, which comes up and kind of snaps into place up there. And so then you have that. Now we will get to his legs. His legs are tabbed in right inside. Well, actually, let's pull this out, and then you can see the tab right in here somewhere. A little bit stiff, which is good. This tab comes out of this hole, okay? And then this will come down. This side, same thing. Pull the skirt out, pop the peg out of the hole, and then the feet are loose. And we can straighten out the legs. Let's see, this back here is the butt skirt, this thing here, and this is the front waist skirt. So we will swivel it like so, because this is going to be the front. Real quick, I'm going to pull these head pieces like halfway up, so I can get this whole thing around. And then his legs here have to tab in here. So they're on a double hinge also. A lot of double hinges. Yeah, so right in here is the other hinge that you have to pop out. There. Okay. And this one, a little bit stiff, but again, stiff is better than loose. Okay, so there we go. And then these things, get out of the way. That is going to come up and tuck inside there in the middle. And we will tuck that in there. And then this one should also kind of tuck inside here. This part is the trickiest part to this figure, definitely. Is that right? Oh, yes. Okay. Well, that's a little double hinge also. I didn't realize that. Okay, so if we can get this in, we will be successful. And I do mean if. Oh, crap, dude. There. Okay, so now these tab together. Come on, tab together. And then they will sit right inside there like so and stay together. Don't you dare come out on me. Crud, it's just not in all the way. Yeah, that's good. It's just, now he doesn't want to stay so well. What a butthead. Oh, man. Okay, it took me a sec there, but I got everything tabbed in properly right in there. It has to tab together there and up inside there. So now we pull down the skirt. Let's see, that should kind of come out a little bit. Oh, good grief. Okay, fine. I guess that sits over those anyways. Okay, so we need to pop these heels out of the back of the leg and spin the foot around 180 degrees. Pop the tab out, spin the foot around, and there are his feet. And let's see now, his arm can come down and twist around 180 degrees as these kind of come up. So that like so. Yeah, I think it goes over. Okay, and then I am going to bust out my handy dandy screwdriver here that I need to get some of these parts open. And right in here, I'm going to pop this loose. This stays out for a quick sec. Oops, don't scratch the paint. Pop that and pop that. And then this should come forward. So then this will now come forward. and this will swivel up, and then the whole thing will go back and tab back in again, like so. And then his horn will come up. And there is also and then let's finish this. This is one of his, this is a fake dino head here, and then this is his real head. And that will come over and down like so. Okay, cool. So now it looks like he has kind of two heads there. And then he is mostly done now, except there's a trick on the back here, back of his head. There is a little white button right in there, and if you press that button, then nothing. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it stays on. So his eyes light up from this end also. And this was tricky to get the batteries in. I'm going to kind of run you through real quick how I did the batteries, just so you know, because you might have trouble with this as well if you're as, you know, not as good as me sometimes. So in the back of his head down here, there is a Phillips head screw. You put the screwdriver in, pull the screw out. The whole front half of his face here will pop off, and then the eyes are on a couple of LED bulbs that slide inside these sockets, and there's a little battery pack, and it's got two of those little teeny round like cell batteries, and you take them. I used a paper clip to push the spring back because the spring is very heavy, or taut, I guess is the word. And you put the battery head down onto the contact, not base down, as I learned the hard way. So yeah, you put the batteries head down onto the contact, two of them, and then you kind of put the whole contraption back in his head and put the screw back in and seal it up. So there you have that. And now for his weapons. Actually, before his weapons, let's do a quick, while we can see everything, quick overview of the detail, which unfortunately there's not a whole lot of detail on this guy. I mean, there's little bits and, you know, fake teeth in here and little bits of gold and such, but it's I really like panning for gold. It's like it's so little, minimal. Minor details in here, which I think is actually better than the Studio Series version. But yeah, not so much detail. So now he has a few options we can hook up here. Let's see. There is his mace, which actually have little tabs right here that will go inside of his palm. And hopefully we can hook that in real quick right now. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, there it is. So that, stay. Okay, that'll stay now. And his mace here is, well, it doesn't always stay, but better than nothing. His mace here is very flexible. Got all kinds of joints in it and such, which is cool. I like that. Oh, man, you're going to stay in there and you're going to like it. Or not. Okay, so in his other hand here, we're going to assemble his tail weapon. So this, let's see, first these two split apart, and then these come down, these come back up like so, and then this will pull out, and this will become his, this is his mace, and that is his Morning Star, I believe are the correct terms. It's tricky to remember all of these terms, but yeah, anyways. So here he is, and this kind of just, it should sit like so, like, something like that, I don't know, it doesn't sit 100%, but if you're lucky, you can kind of get it to sit down by there, and then that. So now let's back, crud. Let's back this guy up. He's just so tall for the camera here. And yeah, this will, if you're lucky, you can kind of get it to rest right there. Okay, there we go. And watch, I'm going to move him and it's going to fall. Okay. All right, and there we have him. There is Wei Jiang, Ancient Leader. He is very big, very cool. I love the light up eyes. And let's run a couple of quick comparisons again. I'm not gonna, let's see what we got here. This is Unique Toys Lockdown. And, oops, he doesn't stand so well. This is the Optimus Prime that comes with the Ancient Leader here. And there you get a size comparison for that. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there we go. This guy, Lockdown, is just so cool, but he doesn't always stand so well. Okay, let's see here. Wonder if, okay. There we go. There he is with Unique Toys Lockdown, and here he is with the Wei Jiang Upgrade Last Night Hound. So you kind of get a sense there. Hound is pretty beefy, but he's a lot smaller than this guy in comparison. And here he is with Last Night Megatron, the Wei Jiang Rendesora version. So I think this is fairly accurate here. I think this is a good representation of how he should be. Okay, and one more figure. Here he is with Last Night Optimus Prime. This is the Unique Toys Challenger version here. Unique Toys Challenger, stand up. Okay, so actually very cool. I think Wei Jiang Grimlock scales very good with the Unique Toys and the other Wei Jiang. And real quick, we'll throw in Lockdown, who's a little bit shorter than these guys. So yeah, you get a good comparison there as to his size. So very cool. I think that's pretty much it. One more quick look. Let's get these guys out of the way. And yeah, I think we are all set here. This is Wei Jiang Legendary Warrior, aka Age of Extinction Grimlock. All right, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Have a great day. See you guys next time.